Yesterday, while I was driving to the airport, well, actually, I wasn't driving, I was sitting in the back seat. I took an Uber to get to the airport, and normally when I drive my car, you're always paying attention to the road and you're not really looking around. So when I was sitting back, I kind of started looking around, and I realized something very unique. I realized that the highway, the freeway, is so much like our lives, right? So I started looking at cars that were going ahead of us, and some cars who were at very much where we were, and some cars that were going behind. We were going ahead of them. And life is so much similar like that. We always look at others who are more successful than us, people who are more, rich than us, people who have achieved more than us, without realizing that everybody has their own story. All right? So for you to actually understand where you are and when you need to be, you need to understand what type of car is your life and on which track are you on. So is your car something that can run on 100 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour? If no, then for you to look at people who are driving their cars at 200 miles an hour while you're driving 60 does not make any sense. The only thing it does is make you sad and depressed. Now, our lives need to change with the kind of resources we have. Our expectations and dreams are always big because that's how we all are, right? We always dream big. Dreaming big is great as long as you're willing to work to make it work for you. You need to set those resources, those skill sets, that ability. So if you need for yourself to go ahead in the freeway of life, you need to find speed, you need to find momentum, and you need to find a lot of consistency. And that will not come by staring at others and reading other people's stories and being very happy for them and then sad for yourself. It's not going to help you. What you need to do is work on what you need to achieve in life. So if you have an expectation, you have a destination, you have a dream, then you need to work for it. You see, most people who get in touch with me about the fact that they're looking for jobs or things are not working out for them, generally what happens when I start talking to them is I realize that their expectations are far beyond their means. If your expectation is much larger than what you're capable of, then your expectation is wrong. You need to cut down on that expectation. You need to discount it and make something that fits your resources. You see, the only way you can succeed in life is when what you have is what somebody else is missing. If somebody misses what you have, that's when you get that person's attention. If you think you're going to get that person's attention by just shouting out loud that I need a job or I need to raise funds for my startup, it's not going to work. So life is pretty much like a freeway, and on that freeway you'll find everybody running on different speeds, in different cars, on different lanes. You are on your speed, on your lane, heading to your destination. If you want to change your destination, you need to change your lane, which means you need to build some new resources within you, some new capabilities within you. If you need to be in that car, then you need to find a way to afford that car. So try to listen to this video carefully and change your life and change things around for yourself. Build new capabilities, have expectations, start dreaming. I don't want people not to dream, but I want people to dream with a little bit of reality. And reality is what gets you there. So remember, until and unless you have something that someone else is missing, you're not going to be important.